So the goal of the first progenitor, or second Madu, was to resurrect Mika, or like use Mika as a vessel for his actual son, Mika, if that makes sense. But the problem is, how did Mika die in the first place? And also, why does second Madu want to resurrect Mika? It's like taking him 10,000 years or so to like finally get the right vessel. If he's been going at this for this long, there must be some importance as to why he wants to resurrect Mika. So in order to bring back 90% of humanity back to life, a person gets cursed with immortality, you need the 7 sinful keys, and all vampires die. Okay, so I was kind of right about what was required for the Seraph of the end. The curse was that you become immortal, and that they were going to sacrifice all the vampires. I was not expecting them to need the 7 sinful keys for it though. I don't get why you would bring back only Mika instead of bringing back 90% of humanity. Is Mika that important to him, so it would sacrifice 90% of the population to bring him back? There has to be some sort of reason. Maybe it's because he made a promise that he'll bring back Mika back alive or something? I felt the reason Guren brought them to that basement was to use those guys' dead family as a bargaining chip so they joined Guren's side. I still feel like that Guren might be still hiding something. Also, I kind of think that you might be being controlled by second Madu, because he was in that flashback. Also, we still don't know why there were a lot of you clones either. I wonder whose side everyone else is on. I feel like Kamitsuki would be the one to turn against you, and everyone else might join you to fight against Guren and the others. Also, I wonder where they are going to get the 7 civil keys. I'm pretty sure Guren has 1, Feared has 1, and Sato, or the second progenitor, has like 4, which gives them 6. I wonder where they'll get the last one from. My guess would be from killing second Madu, I would assume, since there's like no more Seraphs, unless they create one. Also, if they do resurrect Mika, which one are they going to resurrect? Because if they res second Madu's Mika, he could have done it thousands of years ago. And if they res Mika that died and turned into a demon, how would they resurrect second Madu's Mika? So they would have to resurrect both for it to work, right? What I'm confused about is what was going to happen with the Seraph at the end when they tried using it towards the end of the second season. Since they didn't have any of the sinful keys, were they trying to bring back 90% of the population back to life? Were they trying to kill the vampires? What was going to happen to the rest of humanity? They say they do bring back 90% of the humanity, but what if some knew how the Seraph at the end works? They could literally hold 90% of the world hostage, because if the people found out they were resurrected, they'll die, right? Unless somehow they changed that rule. Okay, so I'm even more confused. Nothing is really making sense. So many plot holes that could contradict each other. I feel it's like all over the place, like with everything.